Akabo Waakatu. This is Daku, and I just wanted to show you another face of white supremacy, the so-called royal baby.
Now, a considerable change of subject. The royal baby, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, are relaxing a bit at Kensington Palace this morning after giving the world a first glimpse of their son. And just this morning, the Queen arrived for her first visit. Natalie has made her way to the palace as well. Natalie, good morning to you.
And good morning to you, Matt. The Queen just visited the new parents here at their home, Kensington Palace, meeting her great-grandchild for the very first time before heading on holiday in Balmoral. Now, Kensington Palace will be the home for the little prince and his family. William and Harry grew up here as well, and soon a new little boy will be running through these very gardens. As life for the future royal begins, he ushers in a new era for the British monarchy. The moment so many were waiting for, the little prince being introduced to the world. Carried by his proud papa, where 31 years ago, he had his first public outing.
He's got a good pair of lungs on, that's for sure. He's a big boy, he's quite heavy, but we're still working on a name.
New mom Kate, looking radiant, stepped out in a blue polka dot dress. Memories of Diana.
Very emotional, and it's such a special time. I think any parent, I think, probably know what this feeling feels like. So
very special.
All right, can't stomach anymore. Why did I show you this morning? Because many of you have a small perspective when you think about racism, white supremacy. You think about the fact that, well, you say that it's a fact that racism no longer exists. That's a thing of the past, and we're living in the past. When you think of racism, white supremacy, you think of these little small factions of white supremacy, like the KKK, the Aryan Nation, the Skinheads, the Aryan Brotherhood, and so forth and so on. But true white supremacy is what you see every day. What does the royal baby have anything whatsoever to do with you? You got to wonder. You got to ask yourself that. I remember, what was it, last year or the year before last? I'm not sure. I try not to keep up with this stuff. When they had the so-called royal wedding, and black people were posted up in front of the damn TV like fools, waiting and looking and oohing and ahhing about the so-called royal wedding. When are black people going to learn? When are our people going to come out of the sleep and slumber? This stuff is right in your face. The royal baby. Now, where's the royal black baby? Are there any? Where are they? Why haven't we heard anything about the royal black babies in the world? You telling me there's no royal black babies in the world? But again, this is national news here. The white man is going to give you news about himself, especially when it's what people would perceive as positive. They want to paint themselves in a good light. This is true white supremacy. They want to appear positive in the eyes of the world. The royal baby. Wake up, black people. This is true white supremacy. The images of white supremacy that you have to see every day. Where are our royal babies? Somewhere getting murdered in Chicago or Detroit or St. Louis or Gary or Los Angeles or Dallas? Where are our royal babies? And why isn't anyone speaking about them? Been looking at the news all morning to try to find one story about the death and mayhem in Chicago and across this country against black babies. No story. Instead, they keep thrusting this story about the so-called royal baby in your face, shoving white supremacy down your throat. This has been Daku Akabo Waakatu.